Hello everyone, this is Ajisha, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. This topic deals with decision-making process. On completion, students will be able to explain decision-making and the steps in decision-making process. Illustrate the types of decisions. So what is decision-making? The word decision has been derived from the Latin word decidere, which means cutting off. Thus, decision involves cutting off of alternatives between those that are desirable and those that are not desirable. In the words of George R. Terry, decision-making is the selection based on some criteria from two or more possible alternatives. Characteristics of decision-making. Decision-making implies that there are various alternatives, and the most desirable alternative is chosen to solve the problem or to arrive at expected results. The decision-maker has freedom to choose an alternative. Decision-making may not be completely rational but may be judgmental and emotional. Decision-making is goal-oriented. Decision-making is a mental or intellectual process because the final decision is made by the decision-maker. A decision may be expressed in words or may be implied from behavior. Choosing from among the alternative courses of operation implies uncertainty about the final result of each possible course of operation. Decision-making is rational. It is taken only after a thorough analysis and reasoning and weighing the consequences of the various alternatives. Types of decisions. Programmed and non-programmed decisions. Programmed decisions are routine and repetitive and are made within the framework of organizational policies and rules. They are, generally, taken at the lower level of management. Non-programmed decisions are decisions taken to meet non-repetitive problems. Since these decisions are of high importance and have long-term consequences, they are made by top-level management. Strategic and tactical decisions. Strategic decisions are major choice of actions concerning allocation of resources and contribution to the achievement of organizational objectives. Decisions like plant location, product diversification, entering into new markets, selection of channels of distribution, capital expenditure are examples of basic or strategic decisions. Tactical decisions are decisions which are routine and repetitive. They are derived out of strategic decisions. Once we have seen the types and decisions, we will move on to the process of decision-making. There are 6 major steps. First step is defining and analyzing the problem. If the problem is precisely and specifically identified, it will provide a clue in finding a possible solution. A problem can be identified clearly if managers go through diagnosis and analysis of the problem. Second step is to search for alternatives. The decision maker must try to find out the various alternatives available in order to get the most satisfactory result of a decision. A decision maker can use several sources for identifying alternatives. Next is evaluation of alternatives. After the various alternatives are identified, the next step is to evaluate them and select the one that will meet the choice criteria. Next, choice of alternative. A comparison is made among the likely outcomes of various alternatives and the best one is chosen. Once the alternative is selected, it is put into action. That is implementation. The actual process of decision-making ends with the choice of an alternative through which the objectives can be achieved. When the decision is put into action, it brings certain results. These results must correspond with objectives, the starting point of decision process, if good decision has been made and implemented properly. Lastly, we will see the conditions under decision making is done. These conditions also act as barriers in decision making. The conditions for making decisions can be divided into 3 types. First condition, certainty. Second, uncertainty. Third condition is risk. First, in a situation involving certainty, people are reasonably sure about what will happen when they make a decision. The information is available and is considered to be reliable, and the cause and effect relationships are known. Second, in a situation of uncertainty, on the other hand, people have only a meager database. They do not know whether or not the data are reliable, and they are very unsure about whether or not the situation may change. Third, in a situation with risks, factual information may exist, but it may be incomplete. All intelligent decision makers dealing with uncertainty like to know the degree and nature of the risk they are taking in choosing a course of action. Hope this video benefits you. Thank you.